up, man? Sorry, man. I had a little technical thing. One is get on here real quick, won't be long. Yo, what's up, Fight World? What's going on out there, Fight fans? It is your homie, Main Man, Made Man in the building. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, going down on Sundays and Thursdays here on Main Man, Made Man's Boxing, man. Salute and hearty good morning to everybody live from the DMV. It is officially 10 a.m. out here in the DMV. Salute to all the fam that's going to catch this live. Salute to all of the fam that's going to catch this on the playback. Now, I'm just doing this as a quick discussion. This is not the actual We Talking Boxing, but it feels good to be back on the mic. I must tell you, it feels good, fight fans. Before we get this underway, I just want to give a special shout out to a homeboy. Salute, I repeat, salute to the homie, Ahmad Watkins. Fight fans, I will leave a description a link in the description box. Go check out my homeboy, Ahmad Watkins. He's a motivational speaker. He makes motivational videos in the morning. You know, in the morning when you wake up, before you got to go out there, you know, that 9 to 5, that plantation, whatever you want to call it. You sometimes need to be motivated. You know, you sometimes wake up in the morning and you just like, bro, I just don't feel like it. I just, you know, yeah, I got a song I gotta write. Yeah, I got a painting I gotta finish. Yeah, I'm in the middle of writing a book, but I just don't feel like it. You know what I'm saying? Just don't feel like it. You need cats like this in your YouTube feed. Go check out my homeboy, Ahmad Watkins. He talks about motivation, endurance, stamina. He gives you that good word in the morning to get you up and get you going. Salute to you, family. I'm rocking with you all day. Let's get to the boxing, fam. I just want to get on here real quick. Salute, fam. I see you, cuzzo. What's up, man? Linking up with you, bro. Linking up with you. I want to get on here this morning, and I want to talk about something. A common theme that's been going around boxing lately, ever since this coronavirus stuff came into play. And that common theme is one or the other. And I hope I'm not too loud. I hope the audio is all right out there. That common theme is, are you fighters going to take opportunity, or are you going strictly after the money? And they already see the topic of today's conversation. We gonna talk about Billy Joe, because we got to talk about Billy Joe. I haven't talked about Billy Joe in a minute, thank goodness. But it seems like every time I'm talking about Billy Joe, it's always something bad. We got to talk about this, fight fans. What am I talking about? Let's talk about this. I'm talking about this right here. Billy Joe Saunders has now came out and told everybody he ain't facing Canelo Alverez because he doesn't have enough time to train and he is not making nearly enough money. You see the quote floating around right here. He didn't have enough time to train. Canelo has been looking for an opponent for months, ever since the Triple G thing broke down. He doesn't have enough time to train. He is not prepared. Billy Joe Saunders makes me laugh. Why does he make me laugh? This dude, I'm starting to wonder about this dude. This is not the first rodeo with Billy Joe Saunders backing out of fights. We've seen Billy Joe Saunders in the Demetrius Andrade debacle fall apart because Billy Joe Saunders wants to be a dopehead and stick oxyphilororium, whatever the hell it is, up his nose. And he flunks a PED test leading into the fight with Demetrius Andrade. That fight is over with. He comes back after his so-called suspension, which was a smack on the wrist, because he got suspended by a sanctioning body which I think it was the WBO, right? The WBO, he got suspended by them for 6 months, in which he only did 3 months because he wrote them a letter and said he'd been picking up cans around his neighborhood and doing community service, and so they let him back after only 3 months. Remember? So then he was even telling them like, yo, if I want to, I can go and just fight in Europe or somewhere like that. It was one of those smack on the wrist, lousy suspension. We just went over this recently, fight fans, with Jarrell the Mutant Miller. And that is, if a commission does not suspend you, especially somebody as powerful as the Nevada State Athletic Commission. If you don't get suspended by commissions, especially one with prestige like them, or New York or LA, well, guess what? It means nothing. Because you can go and fight for any other sanctioning body, and sanctioning bodies don't have jurisdictions. So Billy Joe Saunders could have still went on and fought. Anyway, so he backs out of the Demetrius Andrade situation, and I'm gonna get to y'all comments real soon. He backs out of the Demetrius Andrade situation because he's a dope head. He gets a light smack on the wrist. He comes back to the sport of boxing where Demetrius Andrade is waiting for him, which I don't understand that dude either. You know, both of these dudes are just two weird ass fighters, you know what I'm saying? But he's waiting for him to come back, and Billy Joe come back in terrible shape. Can't make 160 no more. So he runs up to 168. So he gets away from Demetrius Andrade, goes up to 68, get a light touch for a title. Light touch. For nobody since he's been at 68. And you backing out now of the Canelo fight because you don't feel like you had enough time to train. We know that Billy Joe Saunders, if he's sitting around between fights doing nothing, he gets in terrible shape. Remember the Artur Akavov fight? They called him the Wolverine, in which he whooped Billy Joe Saunders' ass. And Billy Joe Saunders' excuse was, well, you know, I've been sitting around on the couch. I've been doing nothing. I got to stay motivated. Well, you ain't been staying motivated, clearly. Because, bro, you've been out of the ring since forever. Like, all this COVID stuff been going on. What the hell you been doing that your ass ain't in shape, bro? What the hell you been doing? Fam, I don't understand. Where am I going wrong here? Jimmy McDonald, what's up, family? That's Cuzzo. Last of a dime breeding building. Muhammad Ali, what's up, family? KP from KC5, salute. Good morning to you. Nino Brown, DMV love all in the building. What's up, homie? What's up with you, man? Nino, I'm gonna get you that blue suit ASAP, bro. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Joe Talavera, what's good, family? What's good to all the fam sliding in this morning? But this dude, bro, like, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, he goes up to 68. He ain't fought nobody for the WBO belt that he has. And since he's been in there, he's back out of the Canelo fight. He hasn't gave us a Callum Smith fight. We were here and talked about Billy Joe Saunders versus Callum Smith. Callum Smith is now saying he's talking about going up to 175 pounds. He's talking about skipping the division. So Billy Joe Saunders, what the hell are you doing that's so important that you can't face Canelo Alverez? People said, well, man, he's not going to get paid. This is the biggest stage for him that he's ever had. And, you know, maybe he just want to get paid for it. Yo, this is opportunity season out this joint. He don't have that luxury. He's not one of those guys that can just sit around and say, I don't want that fight. I don't want this fight. He don't have that luxury, bro, because Billy Joe Saunders is in a situation of what have you done for me lately? And truth be told, he ain't done shit. But you backing out of Canelo fights, bro? You and Demetrius Andrade have this back out problem. Y'all had this thing where y'all think y'all stars. You and Demetrius Andrade deserve each other because y'all got this thing where y'all stars or something. People got to come to y'all and you can just move how you want to move. You ain't shit, Billy Joe. No one knows you here. I don't know what y'all got going on over there in the UK. I truly don't. Y'all must have inflated this man's head all the crap. He can walk away from a Canelo Alverez fight. Forget about the conversation of you beat Canelo Alverez and you become maybe the new cash cow or something like that, or your name rises with a bullet. You can demand A-side status going forward. Forget that kind of talk. I'm going to tell you what it is, fight fans. He don't think he going to win. He don't think he going to win. It's no freaking way that you turn down a Canelo Alverez fight with nothing else on the horizon. Who you going to fight, Billy Joe? Who you going to fight? Callum Smith? Oh, there's one last hope for Billy Joe at 168, and that's Daniel Jacobs. You're not going to fight the PBC fighters. We know this. So It's Daniel Jacobs. If Daniel Jacobs doesn't come up there and calling out Billy Joe Saunders, then guess what? We got nothing for you, bro. You just gonna sit back and just collect checks, huh? You don't have this standing, Billy Joe, to back away from a Canelo fight. You need this fight. You got coming off of a scandal, of a dope scandal. You need this fight. Your image is shit in America. You need this fight. And you walk away. I don't give a fuck what they gonna pay you. Oh man, he was only gonna make 2 million, 3 million pounds. He could have made 5 to 7. Forget about the 3 million pounds, the belts that come along with it, the prestige that come along with it. You are now the cash cow. The whole, now forget that conversation. This is terrible. This is where we at. Who the hell is Billy Joe Saunders? See what the fam talking about. AJC says, yo, Bernard says he may never get that opportunity again all day. He missed out, and there's no guarantee, especially in the world of boxing, that Billy Joe Saunders will get a call from anybody pertaining to a world champion. Biggest spotlight you can get. Exactly. Bernard Hopkins say, bro, I don't understand this. And I feel where Bernard Hopkins is coming from. He's cut from a different cloth. He's an actual champion. This man is in the history books, the record books. So when he see guys like Billy Joe Saunders, it's like speaking French to him because he don't get it. He don't get it. He like, yo, bro, what am I missing here? Bro, if I was Golden Boy, I wouldn't mess with Billy Joe Saunders again. Billy Joe Saunders is way too unpredictable, Joe. You don't know when he ready to fight, when he ain't ready to fight, when he in shape, when he not in shape, when he doping, when he ain't doping, what weight class he want to fight at. You don't know. Billy Joe Saunders want everything to fall in his freaking lap. And guess what? You ain't shit. And that's just keeping it 100. So I'm baffled on this situation right here. Where will Billy Joe Saunders go next? If it ain't Daniel Jacobs, I don't know where he goes. It's like I say, him and Demetrius Andrade is running around boxing, telling people he won't take a pay cut. Now, normally I won't have a problem with this. Y'all already know my position. Yo, these are fighters. They got to provide for their family. They putting their lives on the line. They should get top dollar in every situation. No question about it. But Demetrius Andrade. I got fam in the building. I see all y'all. Demetrius Andrade. You don't got that luxury, bro. You ain't did shit at 160. Am I living in the top twilight zone? You've done nothing, bro. As a matter of fact, I'm starting to get to the point of leaning towards you might got to walk over there to Showtime and face Charlo. Because Charlo got options. Charlo's got Eubank Jr. He's got Deryevchenko. He's got a Korobov rematch if it comes down to it. Options are starting to emerge for Jamal Charlo. Eventually, that WBC is going to have to call something. Options will emerge. You, sir, I don't know what you doing, Andre, but sitting over there talking about some, I ain't taking no pay cuts. Like, you a star, bro. You ain't nothing. I'm so sick of Demetrius Andrade and Billy Joe Saunders, bro. It don't make no sense, man. Fight each other or do something. But all of these demands like y'all some sort of stars, bro. Like Billy Joe, you ain't nobody. And Demetrius Andrade, I like you, man. Good fight. I heard all the gym stories. I did. But at the end of the day, bro, what have you done for me lately? These dudes, they talking about he ain't gonna take a pay cut, and you ain't really had a serious challenge at 160 yet, Demetrius Andrade? Are you serious? But you ain't gonna take a pay cut. You've been making all of these easy checks, chasing Billy Joe around, but you ain't gonna take a pay cut. You don't, I said in Terrence Crawford's case, when Terrence Crawford came out and said, yo, man, I'm not taking a pay cut. Because he's the #1 pound-for-pound fighter. He's a 3-division champion. He is a man who has an amazing track record in history, and he's on a huge stage. He can say that. He can say that. But you, Demetrius Andrade, can't say that, bro. You take whatever is coming your damn way because you ain't gave your fans nothing lately, bro. You ain't gave us nothing. Seleckies and... But Demetrius Andrade is happy right where he is. I always told people that. The thing with Charlo sound good, doesn't it? It sounds good, but at the end of the day, Demetrius Andrade's track record in his past, he's moved so funny through the years, and he's moving funny today. And I'm supposed to believe that it's Charlo's fault when I know this dude's track record of pulling out of fights, when I know this dude's track record of chasing money for easy fights. It's in the court papers, fight fans. I know the guy's track record, and I'm supposed to believe that it's Charlo's fault. You see what I'm saying? Demetrius Andrade and Billy Joe Saunders are some weird ass dudes. One walk around boxing like a pirate, and the other one is a dope head that like to go mess with homeless people. These two deserve each other, bro. One don't want to take a pay cut, and the other one think he's just so goddamn big name that he can walk away from a fight with Canelo Alverez.